NSC.
Hi all and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all fine. Today I just want to talk about a strange issue that I found out on some newer AMD motherboards, like on the AM4 or AM5 motherboards. I'm not sure if this issue is still there on the newest AM5 motherboards, but I can tell you I found out this problem on some AM4 motherboards. I got here one of the best AM4 motherboards in my eyes. This is the Asus Dark Hero. And I have already phoned with Asus and they told me, yes, NSC, you're right about that issue. So the thing is, when you have set, let's say on the BIOS, a RAID system, or when you have create a RAID 0 system or whatever, then you will not have the option about the plug-in, plug-off, or let's say AMD calls it hot plug. So for the people that don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you that quickly. I got here a great case which has this extra place here so that I can just connect external HDDs or SSDs, doesn't matter, and then I can just work with it. But the problem is, when you have already set a RAID system on the BIOS, then this option will be disabled, okay? And that's also the reason why I got here an extra PCI Express 3.0 SATA card, because with that one I still can use my external HDDs, or let's say here my case, which I really just love to work with it. So now I'm going to just demonstrate what I'm just talking about. I'm now going to just take one HDD, doesn't matter which one, and I'm going to connect it. Take care. It's working. Dun, 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 and here we go. Okay, so the HDD is there. I can work with it and all is cool. Now I'm just gonna disconnect it. Here we go. Okay, so now it's just offline, and this is the thing that I'm talking about. Plug in, plug off is not working anymore when you have set RAID on your AMD motherboard. And this is really annoying, and it's just sad because in the past I had just only Intel motherboards, okay? And on Intel motherboards, it doesn't matter if you have set a RAID system or not. This option here always worked for me. I bet also on the newest motherboards from Intel, this is no problem. But like I told, I have phoned with Asus. They told me, yes, this is really sad. And I don't know myself if they're gonna do some BIOS updates or whatever which gonna fix that problem. Maybe it's not just on Asus, maybe you're gonna find that problem also on MSI motherboards, on ASRock, or let's say on Gigabyte. Doesn't matter. Maybe this issue is really just for some AMD motherboards. Now I'm gonna just get into let's say the BIOS, that you can understand what I'm really talking about. And that's the reason why I have bought me let's say a PCI 3.0 SATA card. But for now, let's just get here quickly. Yeah, let's just do a restart quickly, that you can see what I'm talking about. And maybe you can see already the extra SATA card that I got there, but I'm going to show you this later. For now, let's just get in, let's say in the BIOS, because this is normally just a short video about that. And I just want to tell you that, guys, because some people, they just doesn't know about, or let's say the people that are not using some stuff like that, or let's say that has maybe just a standard case. You know, the thing is like that. The newest cases that you can buy outside there, they don't even have a, let's say, a disk drive, okay? And I just don't like it, because I need a case like that. I just love to have, let's say, my disk drive. I love to have my extra place for my HDDs, for my external HDDs. So I'm not only playing with my computer, I am also working with my computer. And that's for me very important, to have yeah, just a small case like this where I can just connect my external HDDs. So now let's just get in the BIOS. Here we go. I'm talking about this option that when you get here inside, I think it was, wait, here, and then advanced, here, advanced. So just go in advanced, then you just go here to SATA configuration, and you see here that I have already set RAID. Okay, so here it's already set it to RAID, and you will not have the option to activate, let's say, hot plug or plug in, plug off, because when you have here set it to RAID, the option will be just like disabled. Okay, now let's go back and let's try to find out the informations here. So you can see there is nothing more. Okay, so this is all this is all that you can see right now. The thing is like that when you have here disable the RAID, let's say we're gonna just set here AHCI, then it says here, attention, you could maybe lose all the data and all the stuff, but now we already finally can see more options. You see that? And this is what I was talking about. Now you can see here hot plug. Okay, so AMD calls it hot plug. I think long ago, or Intel, it was plug in or plug off. I don't know, I can't remember because it was a long time ago, but it's nearly yeah, let's say some kind of the same. But now I could probably enable it, yes, but when I do that, then I will lose my RAID system, and this is the issue here. So on Intel motherboards, you can still set it without problem. So you can go there on the BIOS, then you just set up your RAID system or create a RAID system, doesn't matter, and then you still have the option to, let's say, enable hot plug or not. But the problem is on AMD motherboards, maybe just on ASUS, I don't know. You guys can check it out. If you have an MSI motherboard or an ASRock motherboard, whatever, which one, go inside and check it for yourself, because if you one day just need it, then now you know that here is a small bug, here's a strange issue, and I don't want to wait for some newer, let's say, BIOS updates and whatever, because I'm sad, you know, I'm just bored about to wait and wait and wait. And that's why I have set for myself here my PCI Express SATA card. I'm really happy about that, because so I can still have here my RAID system and I still have the hot plug option. Okay, now I'm gonna just here, let's say, just get out the BIOS, otherwise it will save and I would lose probably all my data, because I have already let's say create a RAID 0. Some people say, they just think about, I don't need RAID because it doesn't matter. You guys just don't know. It's so great to have a RAID 0 system. You guys just don't know. Now just imagine you got there inside an NVMe SSD, which is, let's say, let's talk about the newest Samsung 990 Pro. It has really a big write speed, about 7,500 megabytes per second. And then let's just talk about, let's just imagine you got two of them. So you got here one which reads about 7,500 or with 7,500 megabytes per second, and under there you got the second one. So you can set this to NVMe SSDs, you can set it on RAID 0. You're gonna have a write speed or read speed, about 15,000 megabytes per second, because they are working together on RAID 0. Yeah, this is amazing. But if you do that, then you're gonna not have, like I say, the option hot plug or plug in and plug off. And this is what, or let's say, this is what I really wanted to show you. If you still want to use a computer case with this feature here, then you're gonna need to buy an extra PCI SATA card. A PCI Express 3.0 SATA card is the best. I have already made a video about that, so if you like, just search around on my YouTube channel, you're gonna find it. If you have some questions where to buy it, where to get it, it's no problem, just feel free to leave me a comment, and then I'm gonna look that I'm gonna just show you where to get this PCI Express SATA cards. But this is no problem. Otherwise, like I told, just watch my older videos. Yeah, okay guys, so this was all for me. Again, NSC in the place to be. I hope that this issue here is now for you, let's say, more understandable, because maybe some people wanted already to set up the hot plug or enable the hot plug, but it was not possible because you had, let's say, the RAID system on the BIOS activated, and that's why you're gonna not be able to activate hot plug or, let's say, plug in, plug off. Okay guys, that was all for me. NSC in the place to be. Bye bye.
NSC in the place to be. NSC